Hey YouTube fam, this is Carla R. Jenkins, and I'm doing the live stream as promised for day 575 of my 100 Days of Cloud. So I know it's been a while since I've been doing these type of live streams. However, I have a lot of announcements to make and some free program information to help you if you are interested in pursuing and getting into cloud computing, which is one of the biggest fields. And this pandemic just accelerated cloud computing's adoption. So, a little bit background, I started my 100 Days of Cloud Challenge last July 5th, 2020. Well, actually, 2 years ago. And I've always kept score about it on my website, carlarjenkins.com. So, for this cycle, I had the benefit of January of having both day 550, which happened January 3rd, 2022, and then day 575. Oh, you're very welcome yesterday on January 28th. So I'm going to put my article link in here. Thank you, I am Tremaine, for getting here because it has a lot of the resources and everything. So the first thing is January 7th, I passed my Facebook Digital Marketing Associate certification. And I got that free scholarship by being a Black content creator, but also through Meta Elevate. So Meta Elevate is for Black content creators on Facebook. It's part of the $100 million initiative, as well as Blacks in Technology, which gave me the scholarship. Now, mind you, you do have to apply to qualify for it, but I didn't have to pay the $99 certification fee. They also have guides that help you, pass it. Furthermore, they also have their own independent like learning path that you can take, and they do have 4 practice exams for the Facebook digital marketing associate. I did supplement it with a couple YouTube videos, but they did a very good job of learning the material that you would need to learn. So I passed that on January the 7th. And then last week, because this is the 29th, I had 3 certification exam prep courses. So the first one on Monday was the Scrum at Scale practitioner. So Scrum is a subset of the Agile project manager life cycle, which originated in information technology sector. Scrum is the most popular subset, and Scrum at Scale is a way of scaling up, um, going from scale just at the team level or the smaller level up to more enterprise level. Initially, I got a scholarship through Sigial for a certified Scrum product owner, but the certified product owner, I got that independently because the class through Sigial wouldn't have happened until July, and I got certified for product owner in June of 2021. So I was able to transfer my scholarship from certified Scrum product owner to Scrum at Scale practitioner, especially since I was already a certified Scrum master. Doing these 3, it really helped me understand the difference in framework. So Scrum isn't a methodology, it's a framework. Last Memorial Day 2021, I passed my Scaled Agile framework certification for Scrum Master, and it gave me a comparative analysis between the 2. And that is extremely helpful. If you are a project manager, I do recommend knowing more than one framework for Scrum because you will be in different environments. In addition to Scrum or Agile project management, I also have my project management professional certification, which is more for waterfall, and that's the other second life cycle. And there's still a lot of people and a lot of companies that use PMP. So I do want to tell you that, but I got that through Sigial. I believe after this live, I will put the link in the description for YouTube if I can find the scholarship link, because that really helps me. A lot of the things that I've been getting is through workforce scholarship and free exam vouchers. The second one is Google Cloud Jumpstart, which is available too. And I put that link before. Yes, it is. And I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to get back to Google, but he mentioned CISSP. I actually got the training. I'm going through KEP training. Um, and I applied and received a $1,500 Dream Tech scholarship. That's like a workforce development scholarship. If you're in CISSP, or they do Security Plus too, and if you are trying to get retrained, which they call upskill or reskill, or your career transitioning, you may qualify for that. I am Trumaine. I applied for that, and that's how I was able to get the training for the KEP training for the CISSP. But yes, it's very expensive, which is a lot of this stuff that I was doing is bootstrapping, which is why I'm using certification. So since we're on here, scholarship, because that was huge. That allowed me to get everything that I needed and to apply for it. So yeah, I got the full max. I got that. So since I'm on here, I'm gonna put the Dream Tech in the chat so that you can see it. I use this for my CISSP, and I just got an email from them yesterday. I forgot to respond to them, but that's the link, and it's up to $1,500, and it's between 18 and 45. If you're Black, Latinx, Native American, Alaskan, or Southeast Asian, high school graduate or professionals looking for new career opportunities, and they cover CISSP, and they probably will also cover Scrum Master as well as AWS and probably Security Plus. So yeah, apply for that, because I applied and I got it. I am Trumaine. And that was my third one that I did last Wednesday. This past Wednesday was my second one. But yeah, I'm completely bootstrapping this, and that's also why I want to do these live streams so that I can get the word out about it. So returning back to Google Cloud Jumpstart, which I may have to check out right now because I want people to know more about the program. It's a free program too, but of course you have to apply so that you can qualify for it. And it's a 10 to 12 week class that when you finish the labs and the cloud, you're very welcome. You would receive an associate cloud engineer. So Google Cloud here in the United States is the number 3 cloud in the United States. Number 1 is Amazon Web Service. Number 2 is Microsoft Azure. Number 3 is Google Cloud. And this one is for people who have a cloud background. So I'm going to put the link in here, but I came into this with 3 different cloud certifications, and 2 of them were associate. So for AWS, I had the Solutions Associate Architect, and then for Azure, I had 3 associates. So that would make me a very qualified person for this, because I already had the knowledge. I just didn't know Google Cloud, so I'll put that link in there too. It's free, but it's 10 to 12 weeks. Once you finish everything, they'll release it. So I learned that from the program manager, so I was very happy about that, because I didn't have to wait all the way to March. I think March 23rd or March 29th to get the voucher. If I finish everything ahead of schedule, she said I will qualify for that. So the Google is another one. And once again, cloud computing is very hot. That allows you to get it free. And speaking of free, since we're going to that, my final announcement is right now, from now until February 28th, 2022, Oracle Cloud is still offering the free cloud exam vouchers. They do, and you really have to get into a program. So regarding AWS, I'm in the Amazon Web Services Community Builder program, and one of the perks of receiving that is getting a free exam voucher. But yes, they do not offer as much free stuff as, say, Microsoft, especially during the pandemic when Microsoft was giving monthly free exam vouchers when you finish one of their Microsoft Learning Paths. That's really how I was able to upskill. But returning back to Oracle Cloud is allowing people to take free exam training on their platform, as well as free exam vouchers for 15 of his cloud search from now until February 28th, 2022. They actually extended it in December of 2021. I used that program to recertify my Oracle Cloud Foundation Associate. It's still available. I know that Oracle is not a top 3 cloud, it's top 5, but it's a free way to get certified. And if you are deciding to upskill or reskill in the cloud, you would rather have a known cloud cert than come in there with nothing. So coming in there with like the Oracle Cloud Foundation Associate, which is the foundation, it's the fundamental, the basic level, does mean you know some type of cloud. Also, you don't have to pay for anything. They allow for 2 retakes, so you get to take it up to 3 times. And they have all of the information that you would need for that. So I did want to get that out. That is on my blog post for day 575, and I'll put that in the chat again. But all of these resources, once I'm done, I will put all of the resources in there once I get off this live, because it's not just 5 days 575 for me, but also I wanted to let everybody know about all of these resources that were available. So what's next? Just wrapping up all of the things that I didn't do this cycle, which is complete my Scrum at Scale practitioner. My goal is also to complete my Google Cloud Digital Leader, which is the fundamental one, because my goal with that is to learn the exam structure and to also learn Criterion. So I usually take my online exams through Pearson VUE. I don't know anything about the interface. So by just taking that, which is $99 if you don't have a voucher, it allows me to see what I would be looking at. Because the one thing I don't want to do is waste the Associate Cloud Engineering voucher because I don't know the interface. And that's half of the battle here. Just, yeah, it is to a certain extent, because I have both. So when you're getting in the door, yes, it's cert, but I can give you another example of that. I am true is when you move up, like a lot of people have high school diplomas, but Cisco certified network associates, that's great for the networking entry level. But when you move up and you have to get off the help desk, and when you have to get out the help desk or the service desk, you do need to like scale up and move. So you were mentioning CISSP, that's a completely different skill set versus Cisco certified network associate, because you're managing the data center. So it's not just people, it's budgets, it's tier 1 through 3. It's a whole thing. So it's completely different. But yes, referring to what you were saying with Oracle Cloud, it is a top 5 cloud. He's giving you a free opportunity, and you should really, really take advantage of it, especially since this is like the second full year of the pandemic, and a lot of the free opportunities have dried up. Like I mentioned before, Microsoft had the $15 COVID certification exam fee from all of 2020, all of 2021. That's gone. They stopped the monthly free cloud skills challenges. Yeah, yes, you do need the experience. It's not an entry level cert. One of the things about, recruiters is they think the CISSP is an entry level cert, and they'll put it on the job description, which it isn't. I have the project management professional. I see the CISSP as the IT equivalent, because with both you need 5 years of experience. So it's not a senior level cert. It's not just you study and you pass it. You really, really have to know what you're doing, because you're encompassing so much. It's not just security. It's also legal. It's disaster recovery. It's communication. You're going to probably have to, if there's any breach, you probably have to get in touch with either the state, the local, or the federal government, because it can be some type of legal breach. You can have some nation state actor try to hack into your computer. It's huge. But yes, with CISSP, is huge, is big. I will be letting everyone know I'll be shooting my video for the second week wrap up there, because I have been trying to get this out just to get people behind the rainbow, and better understand like what's available. So I'll let everyone know, like going into day 600, that's what I'll be working on. I also want to wrap up, in addition to Google Cloud Digital Leader, also one of my Microsoft security certifications, because I have an outstanding voucher in that, and I just want to clear all of that up. And I'll be awaiting one of my Azure Beta exams. So I hope, I do feel like like I passed it. I do feel a little bit better than I did with AZ700, because most people don't think that they're going to fail the AZ305, which is the architect expert. That's the highest level. Oh, I will let everyone know about that. But once again, I would like to thank I Am True Man for catching me live on for my day 575 of 100 Days of Cloud. After I end this live, I will come back on YouTube, open that up. Yeah, it may, yes, yes. You have to do both. You do have to do both. But yeah, that computer science degree is going to be very valid. You can reposition that as management level now, because that's what separates you from everyone else. So instead of just being entry level, you can also position yourself into management, and that'll be very helpful. But thank you for catching me live. I hope this was very helpful for you. I will be back doing more live streams, especially I'll come back for a 600 day 600, to let everyone know how it went. And I'll see everybody, on the next live